Wait, so which one did you say you thought sounded better?
I think Mark and Jeremy sounds better, even though it's not in alphabetical order. Hard drive with Mark and Jeremy because of
Hmm.
he's got less syllables than me. I got too many
So
fucking
it's like,
syllables. I got a
and I
stupid
just think you
name.
look at the precedent of Mr. Show with Bob and David,
Yeah.
Tim and Eric,
Mm-hmm.
Guns N' Roses.
Guns and Roses. You're the gun on the roses, baby. That's what I've always said about us too. Is that
Yeah,
you're
dude.
the gun
Hmm. Hmm. No
and
one knew what it meant. And you're
I'm
like,
the roses.
it's a syllable thing.
On the roses, dude.
Hey, paisanos, welcome to another episode of the Hard Drive Podcast with Mark and Jeremy. I'm Mark Roebuck. Here's my co-host, Jeremy Kaplowitz. How are you, Ben?
I'm good. How are you, dude?
Pretty good, pretty good. We have a new theme song from our buddy Square Kid.
Yeah.
And we play it on our Twitch show here, and everyone gets to enjoy it, except I sit in the most silent, intense 30 seconds where it just feels like the beginning.
What do you
of some
think
movie
about?
or
What do you think about
like,
when that happens?
I don't mean to over dramatize how important the show is, but
No,
it
no,
does
yeah.
just feel like some moment of like just some like waiting to go out on stage or something. Of just, like
Well,
I
in
don't
the,
know. I think about
The
the
lights
show.
are
I
down.
know all day I'm doing the show and I don't really get nervous, and then for 30 seconds I'm just like, oh.
the funniest part is the song is a bop too. It's
That's
like
what I'm
it's
saying. Everyone
fun.
yes.
It's a good time, and then you're just somberly in dead
Yeah.
silence waiting.
Mhm. And I'm just like listening to myself breathe into the mic through my headphones. Oh no, I didn't think of something funny to say this week. But no, anyways, today we have one of our absolute homies and paisanos, Andy Holt, a fellow hard drive editor, is going to hang out with us. Thank you, Andy, for making the time.
What's up? Thank you for having me, as always.
Oh yeah,
One of our all-time homies.
right. I haven't checked the ledger in a while, but Andy is up there. Andy entered his initials. He did so well last time on our show.
ALH.
ALH, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I tried really quickly to think of a funny acronym that would be ALH, but it didn't happen.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
No, I got nothing.
Yes. Oh, you went back. You went back to try again. You admitted defeat, and you're like, oh no. Okay, all right.
No, my head keeps going to like a play on All Lives Matter, and I don't want to do it. It's not like I'm not
keep
going to do
thinking-
it.
Yeah. What is Lou Gehrig's disease? Does that have some ALS? Does that become ALS or something?
But these
Or
are
is that a
not
different
good.
thing?
These aren't funny
Guys,
joke subjects.
Not
These
funny
aren't,
things.
These aren't things that
This is
you
horrifying, yeah.
knock a home run with. No
This is my name. This is my name, guys. Why do you have to go there? Why can't it
Hang
be
on.
something nice?
Hang on, I got it. What was just long shot? What was Hitler's middle name?
It was Larry. Famously, it was Larry Hitler. Adolf Larry Hitler over here.
Right.
Anyway,
Sorry.
it could be almost
Sorry
Alf.
for the implications.
Not my middle name, Larry.
Okay.
It's Hitler's. That'd be
So,
weird.
all
if it was
right.
yours.
That's right.
What do we what's the plan today, Jeremy?
Okay,
I wonder
so-
if our fans are on pins and needles every week, like knowing what the fuck our show's going to be. You know, it would be a
This
fair point.
Is, we're the Hard Drive Podcast. We're the podcast for satirical video game comedy website Hard Drive. And we're going to try, I think one of our episodes recently was to write an episode of the Mario Show. I think we want to do more writing episodes because they're fun. It's the only thing that we know how to do at this
Yeah.
point in our lives. It's the only skill that we have. So I think, desperately need to make an argument that it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
That it's worth doing.
I've been trying some
Right.
different avenues. I've been streaming myself, just writing long form on a
Yeah.
notebook, and it's not great.
You gotta get a camera on the notebook. It's the big one. So we're gonna write an article at Twitch, and I've done this before. We've called it Twitch Plays Hard Drive. Very clever name, really funny. Everyone loves it. And we're gonna just write an article at Twitch. So the first thing we're gonna do on Twitch, and this will be for the podcast, we'll make it as interesting as we possibly can, which I think will be fine. But I want to know what things people want to write articles about, and I'll put it in a poll, and then we'll all fucking vote on it, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So give me options. What do you guys want to write about first and
And
foremost?
so we'll go subjects. We'll get some subjects kicked
Yeah,
around,
yeah,
then
yeah.
the headline
Well,
and stuff. So we don't even need to write jokes at this point.
Just topics. Like I think Hades would be a good thing. Hades is a really popular game right now. Everyone likes.
Yeah. Haiti, that's a country. No,
Yeah. Famously, Nobel Prize winner Toni Morrison said, if you want to write a book, write the book that you've always wanted to read. What's a book you've always wanted to read that you've never read?
Okay.
Write
What's an
write
article?
that for
Yeah.
yourself. So what's a short satire article you've always in your soul wanted to read?
Yeah.
And go there. Give us that.
Yeah.
Be vulnerable.
Oh, and then also too, just to and I'm sorry if you said this and I missed it, but we'll also, these polls will be like turned loose to the public, right?
Yes.
So even like more people will be voting on than what is
Yes.
just in this
Yes.
room, so to speak. Okay, yeah. Fall Guys new season. That's a good.
Okay, so we're getting Super Mario Among Us for those cool kids, and I'll put that in there. I'll put Among Us parentheses for those cool kids, and then Fall Guys season 2. What would I want to hear? Give me one from. I want one from Andy, one from Mark. What, just throw me a topic.
Most of my friends are in Michigan still, so I don't know if this is like what everyone's been talking about all day. But no, I was gonna say that Governor Whitmer kidnapping thing. Can that be in play? Because that's that's the fucking thing in my mind today.
Governor kidnapping.
That's it. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Andy, you got one for me? What would you want to write an article about right now?
Oh man.
Give me something good.
I so seldom think about this.
Just give me anything.
Game Pass. You know, I always want to write about. I always want to write about Game Pass.
Xbox Game Pass. Okay.
Yeah, dude. Xbox Game Pass hilariously gifts all of hard drive editors lifetime subscriptions, and also no, write this down. And also they get to choose what games go on there.
What would you choose?
Don't write that.
That's
oh my god, I don't know, more games I would
Dude,
never.
I thought you guys wrote satire.
I know,
I thought you guys did satire articles.
The free thing is obviously a joke because it doesn't need to be free because it's so reasonably priced. This episode, by the way, brought to you by Microsoft, by Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Series X coming out soon.
What is the name of the Kirby game? The Kirby platform fighter?
Oh,
it's on the tip of my tongue. Is it just called Kirby Fighters? No.
Kirby Fighters?
Is it? Kirby Fighters. All right, fair enough, dude.
Is it called Kirby Fighters?
Kirby Fighters. Someone in the chat wrote.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. All right.
That Kirby Smash Bros. Clone. So there it is. Kirby Fighters.
Right. Okay.
Do we already have an article about that Stallone thing?
What's Stallone thing?
No, yeah, the Mortal Kombat. They put Rambo.
Oh, you're right. Mortal Kombat.
We've joked about that before.
Who is it? Is it?
It's Rambo. It's Sylvester
Is it Rambo
Stallone.
specifically though?
Yeah. Johnny Rambo.
That's pretty good. That's a good one.
I feel like Rambo was really like. I thought I've seen the last of Rambo a few times now, whether it's the film franchise, no Mortal Kombat, and I think Rambo would get a kick out of that. You know?
Yeah, I think you'd like that a lot.
I think he'd be like, "Yeah, I bet you thought that." You know? Yeah. Fucking Rambo, man, still kicking.
I always like writing about the Fast and the Furious.
Okay, sure.
Let's put the.
I just got a Tony Hawk out of my system as I need to every 6 to 12 months, so I'm good on that. You know.
Shrek VHS says, "No bit. The Whitmer thing is wild, and this Subway worker tried to talk to me about it during lunch. I'm gonna write Subway, fast food chain."
Uh-huh. They had that thing recently. Did you see about? Is it Ireland? Someone ruled that like there's too much sugar in their bread to consider it bread.
Yeah.
If I'm paraphrasing, but yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't see this?
No.
Like, there's so much sugar in their, again, quote unquote bread that whatever Ireland, I guess, like FDA or equivalent thing is, they're like, bread has this much sugar, not this much, so you can't call this bread. Right?
I guess it's cake or something.
That rules. Dude, that's fucking...
How can
lean into it?
How does it taste? How does it have so much sugar it's not bread and still taste completely bland? Like it tastes like cardboard. And like all their bread tastes like cardboard.
Is it Jared lose all that weight?
But it's still like, not to get philosophical, but it's like it's a dough that they put in the oven right there and it rises. Like I'm not defending them, but I'm just trying to understand what it's not a cake. I mean, I don't know. I guess
I don't know. It sounds like you're defending him.
It is. No, I'm talking it out, man. I'm starting to think it is cake.
Jack of Knights says, write about all of these things, but switch between them at random without warning, so the article comes off as schizophrenic nonsense. I think that's a little hard to do, but I'm gonna translate that for myself into everything.
This is the brainstorming process where there's famously no bad ideas.
There aren't any bad ideas. They're not allowed.
Yep. Well, hey, can I ask you? I should have brought this up before, so I had it ready. But like, do you have any articles that were produced by this process before that might be fun to just like, even if we just read the headline or something? Like, I don't know how to. And everyone in the Twitch is helping us co-author this. So not only thank you, but also you're welcome to share it. Tell us when you wrote it. If you want to look
at them right now, we've done 5 of these so far. 5 of them. So the first one is, study shows the most played video game of the quarantine is Try Not to Come Challenge.
That's pretty good.
And can you describe the picture for the podcast listeners?
Sure, it's a Cheeto with a naked old man laying on top of it for some reason.
But that would imply that like this old man would be crushing a Cheeto, but it's like this man is on.
Yeah, he's on it.
It's like a Honey I Shrunk the Kids thing where it's a little boy of an old man on a big old Cheeto. Well, how did the picture come to be? Do you recall?
I think we just found it when looking on Shutterstock, and we're like, that's it. That's the one. No Photoshop necessary. We're like, someone made that photo. We have to use it. We're legally required to use it.
And the thing, it's also funny because of what it's not. Like, I don't want to see a picture. How do you show a guy trying not to come? It's like proving a negative. It's tricky. So it's like, fuck it, show a guy on a Cheeto.
Number 2 is J.K. Rowling reveals Harry Potter would vote for Michael Bloomberg in obvious advertising campaign. And then there's a picture of a tweet from J.K. Rowling that says, when I was writing Harry Potter, I spent a lot of time considering what their political values would be. Now it is clear to me that Harry Potter would vote for Michael Bloomberg and the Sorting Hat wouldn't respect pronouns.
Beautiful.
That was an old one. That's from
February.
That's February, baby.
Man, I think Twitch is a better writer than me.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is great.
After that is Drill becomes conservative icon after accidental retweet from real Donald Trump. And it's Donald Trump retweeting a tweet that says, I love to come red, white, and blue from my balls.
Is that a real Drill tweet?
No, we made it up for the article.
That's an excellent bit of really getting in there.
It's a good impression.
The fourth one, or this is the second one, I guess, is man sick of elevator masking loading screen on the way to dead end job. One. That just sounds like a real article.
That's like a real article about a clever thing about like, just like real life video game shit.
And then the last one is Waluigi won't be in Smash Bros. Until he solves Israel-Palestine conflict, says Sakurai. If I remember correctly, this was just because the 2 obvious categories that won the poll were Waluigi and the Israel-Palestine conflict, and we just were like, we have to combine these somehow.
Yeah,
like there must be.
But there's something about it is, dude, it's so absurd. The picture is out of this world.
Yeah, the picture is Waluigi like behind Netanyahu, like with his hand on his shoulder. Is
he giving his ear a little twist, or is he doing the mustache twist?
He's doing the mustache
right behind his ear. Yeah. Okay. When it was the thumbnail, I thought he was doing a real bit of provoking there, but just the same, he's kind of hovering over him there.
Based on his facial expression, Netanyahu's like kind of loving it. Like he's kind of looks like he didn't think he would be, but like, but now he's kind of looking off in the distance, like this is for me.
He's fully on board.
He's got the slight grin.
Okay, I think we have.
So hang on. I'm sorry. I have a question about this Waluigi headline. Do you know what it is? Did this come up?
No.
Who solves it? Waluigi or Sakurai?
Oh, Waluigi.
Okay, it's
in the article,
it almost makes it sound like Sakurai's like, hang on, I'm solving these, but
I'll read the lead. I'll read the lead for people. And if anyone else has any suggestions for topics, please put it in the chat while I'm reading this. Tokyo. Rubbing his face in frustration, Masahiro Sakurai revealed in an improvised Nintendo Direct this morning that the real reason he will not put Waluigi in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is that he is waiting for the beloved character to solve the Israel-Palestine conflict.
There it is. Okay, good.
Listen,
lead.
He made a promise, Sakurai said to disappointed fans in the first ever live Nintendo Direct. We simply cannot put him in the game until he solves this problem. I want him in there resolving conflicts for fun, but there's nothing more important than the conflict going on in the Middle East right now. He made a vow. And then it goes on. I think Family Guy shows up in this. Maybe not. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh yeah. We voted who the next person in the article should be, and the winner was Peter Griffin.
So down towards the end here, yeah, okay.
So at the end it says, "Listen, if Waluigi ain't gonna do it, then I'll be the next one on that plane," said fellow character Peter Griffin from Fox's Family Guy. Lois,
Character.
pack my
Yeah.
friggin' bags.
Nice.
What is the kicker of the our writer Giovanni is saying? The drill one has an incredible kicker, and I don't remember it. Let me see.
I will say I do think that they would add Peter Griffin to Smash before they would add Waluigi.
That's probably true. So this is from the article, Drill becomes conservative icon after accidental retweet from @real Donald Trump. And the final sentence of it is, when reached for comment, Drill said no. However, Drill's spotlight was quickly taken after it was revealed that Jeffrey Epstein was in fact murdered by famed goo plumber Gooigi, who slipped in between the bars.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Oh, whoa! In the chat, we have Kevin Flynn himself.
Do I need to admit him to the no? Kevin, Kevin, you're supposed to be in this video. You can... Oh my god! All right, let's post this on fucking. Let's post this. Unless Kevin, you want to suggest a topic real quick? Oh man! All right, wait. Kevin's here.
We're like, where's Kevin? And he's in the crowd. Yeah. Love it.
Kevin, do you hear us?
Did that work? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey.
All right, there we go. I did, yeah. Oh shit! I got the stream of audio. No. Okay.
How are you doing, Kevin?
Kevin
Good
Flynn,
man.
everybody.
Good to see
Kevin.
you. Good to see you.
Kevin Flynn.
Sorry I missed the memo. I'm here.
Do you have any suggestion for what we should talk about before we
Let's see what we
unleash
got.
this?
Just a subject, merely the
Let's
subject.
see. Let's see what's on the horn. Let's go down the horn. Let's see. Hades, Super Mario. Those are both games.
Dude, just wait. There's more.
Rainbow Mortal Kombat. That was a big splash. That's a good one. Other things. I don't know. This looks like a good selection. If I think of anything, I'm
Trying to
still
think, like-
coming in hot. But
These don't even need to be written down, but just brain. Like the things I was thinking about, like trying to pitch headlines of my own on that I don't have anything on necessarily yet. But like, I guess I did pitch that Dune one, but just like in general, like everything got delayed. A lot of big movies and shit like that, right?
yeah.
I don't know.
That's funny. That's
Kevin, real quick, you should check whatever mic is hooked up to Zoom because I don't think it's your microphone.
Oh shit! Good
You're
shit. 1 sec.
We could add the next debate or something.
Oh, yeah,
current,
let's do
That's a thing
Politics,
because it's
politics.
there's a lot to that right now in the sense of like it's in this kind of like whatever.
I love writing. I mean, I like writing about politics probably more than anything else on this website. It's my most cathartic article type.
Yeah, it does sometimes feel like I definitely use it. Like I use the video game jokes to have an
Yeah.
excuse to write about politics
Absolutely.
without like actually writing, like being like, check out my new political article.
Yeah, because that would suck.
Because then
Yeah. Oh, go
and
ahead.
if people don't like my take, I can be like fucking idiot, it's a video game joke. God,
Lighten up, guys. It's
Yeah,
not
grow
that
up.
serious.
take it easy. You ever heard of a video game? Man, look
Yeah.
at this guy.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Sorry, what's up?
I was gonna say the other thing that I was thinking of that's in the news a lot is like movies and stuff shutting down because of like breaking
yeah.
like COVID shit. I don't know.
Yeah, movie shutting down. Okay, I think these are enough good things. Unless we want to put like one more silly one in there to mix things up a bit. I'm gonna put one in there.
Put it in there.
Mark Roebuck.
Hey,
Oh, there we
Hard
go.
drive editor Mark Roebuck.
what?
Gone meta.
You're just trying to get the meme to see the light of day at this point. That's all this is.
Hard drive editor
Whatever
Mark Roebuck.
whatever
Oh.
meme do you mean?
Cody, Kitty, we will probably write more Super Mario Zelda /fic eventually.
Yeah.
Fear not.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of this real quick so I can post it on the web.
For a second there, Mark's name was just hard drive Mark Roebuck, which I like.
Mark
It's like
Roebuck.
it's like a Middle English kind of way of naming.
that's right.
Like, that's his master.
I want to be clear. I've clicked no for spam prevention,
Oh, good.
and I've
No
clicked
hacking
no
this time.
duplication checking.
Oh,
I think that we've always had a belief that it's not really about what has the most voters; it's about what has the most support. So if you want to vote for your thing 5 million times, then you deserve to win. I don't
Yeah.
care about
Yeah.
voters, like
vote
voter
bots are
fraud.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vobots are absolutely people.
They have sentience these days, so
This poll,
you know.
I'm gonna post it in here.
If we combine some things, maybe I'll end up either in Mortal Kombat or getting Game
Yeah,
Pass.
you'll show up in there.
Yeah, I think I'm voting. I'm voting Mark Roebuck. I'm voting hard drive Mark Roebuck.
I vote hard drive down the ballot.
It's sort of like dude, it's like a Hollywood Hulk Hogan, right? Hard drive Mark Roebuck.
Hard drive
Hey.
Mark Roebuck.
Like you're wearing like
Don't hate it.
different color clothes. Huge beer belly, but still doing it.
Still good.
Mm-hmm. I've always been really fascinated by Hulk Hogan's hair. He's got like the
Oh yeah, it's strange.
Hulk Hogan he's got the shortest long hair I've ever seen on somebody.
Hulk Hogan is the closest that a human being has come to looking like a Tekken character.
Yeah, because he's got this mustache that goes like a handlebar, like a line.
Yeah.
And then he's just got this one line of hair on the back, but he's grown it long like a curtain. He's got this one thing, but it's like I would describe it as long hair, but it's really like 3 inches of hair. It just is on like the, I guess like the apex of the back of his skull, whatever you'd call that, to where it hangs out because it's like at like the furthest most point, you know?
Yeah.
And it hangs there, and I don't know. It's just yeah.
He's
You
so
like to get Hulk
strange.
Hogan's hair in the list? I don't know. I just realized what I want to write about.
Somebody said Big
Yeah.
Yeetus wasn't. Fall Guys season 2 is already on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna vote for the next presidential debate because I said.
So how now
I'm gonna
Jeremy,
vote for the Michigan thing.
How do we vote? We go to Twitter.
I put the straw poll in the Twitch
straw
chat.
poll is on the Twitch chat.
Okay, let's talk right now.
People love Subway the fast
So
food.
far, Subway fast food chain is in the lead with 7 votes. Fall Guys season 2 is in second with 6. That Michigan governor kidnapping thing is taking the lead with 8 votes.
Oh shit! This is this is dangerous to see the way that the tides are shifting in real time. This is why they don't do this in real elections. This is something that is unique to social media voting.
This is a horse
that
race. I love it.
You
Yeah.
see the pie chart break up as soon as you say
But
something.
then
That
also,
Michigan
did you
governor
just
kidnapping
not
thing
only-
is taking the lead with 13-14. Fall Guys season 2 is in 10, tied with Subway fast food chain, and then Rambo in Mortal Kombat is in 4th with everything.
This also sounds like this could be the announcer for a horse race because these are all horse names as well.
Right.
Coming up first is Fall Guys season 2, followed by
love it.
Subway the
I
fast
will
food.
say, it's, with a solid 9 votes so far, is hard drive editor Mark Roebuck.
Hey,
Oh,
but
he's
you know,
Crushing
good.
Super Mario.
Well, right,
He's
but
this
he's
is big.
dominating.
I'm somewhere between. I'm right between Super Mario and everything. I don't know what to make of it.
I don't know that Michigan governor kidnapping thing is pulling
Running
away.
away with it.
I
I
mean,
think
really,
we're
it's
gonna
like
have
as
to
It's
combine.
moving like a tremendous machine.
I thought about it. We've already been talking in the chat just a bit, but like, I don't know if it's in poor taste, but like a Fall Guys season 2 game where you try to kidnap someone, like that just
Absolutely, it's
feels
so
like
funny
where
to
it's
me.
going.
Just
It's
the
a team
idea
one of
of
the
you being
team-based
like,
ones I trust.
as you're
I'm
like
not.
trying to like navigate to kidnap the like it's full
Bop-
200
bop your way
alt right
up
Fall Guy jelly beans compete to kidnap Governor
Yeah.
Whitmer or whatever her name is.
Oh man.
I'm gonna.
Whoa.
I mean, that's it.
Big comeback for Fall Guys
Fall Guy
season.
season 2 is
Damn.
taking the lead.
I mean, that is honestly too like I don't know. These this is classic hard drive. Like you take a game people are stoked on, and like a very current event. I've been saying all day that this happened today. It's a current event. I will not
Yeah,
back down
that's
from
true.
this. I will not back down from
These
this.
ones are absolutely current.
Yeah, you could call this a battle royale, so it's no surprise that Fall Guys is
Hey, I
doing
know,
well.
I know, right? Yep.
Maybe
gonna
there's something.
end-
Yeah. What do you say?
Let's say it's going to end with these two topics, like each crouched in a little building with the circle closing.
The circle closing. Why is the pie chart just shrinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Jeremy, do you know when this is over? Is it kind of just like popping popcorn? You can
I
just
think
tell.
you just got to decide. I
You
mean,
gotta call it.
Xbox Game Pass just shot up to 3rd place with 24
Dang.
votes.
Oh, Game Pass retweeted it. Or
Somebody
something
is voting a ton for Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, it's the
because now-
Xbox social media manager.
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. Is that real? I mean, it could
We've
be.
written
Could
written
be.
so much about well, I kind of tipped my hand earlier. Xbox did pay us 30 grand to advertise Game Pass, which is a cheap, best value in gaming, highly recommended. I think they pay us every time I say it. So.
Yeah. Hey man, you just earned 3 months of Game Pass because it's so affordable.
That's right. That's right.
Just because these two are in the lead right now, that Michigan governor kidnapping thing and Fall Guys season 2, I think those are gonna be the thing. I think we should try to combine them. I'm just gonna put down the first headline on the list, which was 200 alt-right jelly beans compete to kidnap Michigan governor. What's her name?
I don't know.
Oh, Gretchen Whitmer.
I like that you can tell the most recent thing I've Googled was Michigan frog. But
Hey.
Gretchen Whitmer in Fall Guys season 2 promotional campaign. That's just gonna be the first one, all right? And
that's fun.
We'll come up with more as we go.
And also, I don't know. I guess so is there any rule against pitching like a Subway joke? Because it's been pointed out that it's Subway footlong season, and I don't think we did any September articles, so it might be a good idea just for the SEO.
It is October though.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. What's what is
it? Subway? I'm told it's Subway footlong season. I know, you're right. It's earlier every year, and it's too fucking commercial. But here we are.
I hate it. They put up all the giant Subway sandwich decorations in the department stores early this year.
I know. Oh, I think I'm going to retweet my joke last year about Halloween getting too commercial.
Halloween.
Is it just me, right? Halloween's a little too commercial.
I'm gonna. Somebody in the chat, Painted Rose, suggested tilted Fall Guys players attempt to kidnap the governor. I'm just gonna put tilted, confused.
That's true. One leads to the other invariably.
Attempt to kidnap.
Right.
Michigan governor.
Is there one? I haven't played enough Fall Guys to know if there would be something that maps up. But if it went the other way, like the FBI towards the militia from doing some Fall Guys-esque thing, but I don't know what that thing would be. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I was going to say real quick, I think it's pretty clear that Michigan governor kidnapping thing and Fall Guys season 2 are the winner, and we have to combine them.
Okay, let's call it.
We can combine it. There's 267 votes. Wow. It's still going.
All right.
Democracy in action. Somebody said Big Eatus in the chat. That could be funny.
Big Eatus is a good one.
Yeah, like FBI thwarts Michigan kidnapping scheme with well-placed Big Eatus.
What about? Oh, that's really good. FBI. What is it? FBI
thwarts. FBI thwarts. Michigan kidnapping scheme.
Governor kidnapping scheme with.
And if Jeremy. That could be a funny photo, not to put all the pressure on Jeremy, because Jeremy does all the brilliant photoshops for hard drive. True. But like the undercover Big Eatus posing as a militia, you know what I mean?
That is a terrific headline.
Well placed is a funny.
That is very funny. FBI thwarts Michigan governor kidnapping scheme with well placed Big Eatus. The big swinging.
You just see all right dudes you just have like a trail of them all flying.
What Yeah, that's so funny.
Oh, somebody mentioned the egg game. That's a good ref too. Like that one's actually stealing based.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Then we're getting into it's honestly starting to sound more like Fat Princess than Fall Guys, but that's a much older game.
I don't know that.
Nobody will like that. That was so weird. You don't remember this? This was like a weird when Sony was really trying to add more mascots and characters to their stable, and Fat Princess was like a team-based capture the flag game that was really fucked up, kind of, where the whole premise was you're one of the knights in a castle, and the princess in the middle of the castle is about to get kidnapped, and so you feed her cake so she becomes fatter, and the other team cannot carry her. It's weird, and she was a character in PlayStation All Stars, I think. They
was
made her
up against Nathan Drake and shit.
Yeah, really, literally, it was bizarre. For a while, they were putting all our money on Fat Princess. I don't know why.
I just want to point out real quick. Someone in the chat pointed out that if it's going to be a season 2 article, it should be Thick Bonkus, not Big Eatus.
Oh, is Thick Bonkus is another variety.
That's the new one.
Oh, okay, cool.
So is that to say there was Big Eatus? We're gonna get okay.
Yeah.
I do think Big Eatus is funnier though.
Big Eatus is a funnier phrase for sure,
and also it's just a funnier image.
Yeah.
Thick Bonkus, Big Eatus. These are the.
Mm-hmm.
We're behind the curtain today as we take all the fun out of discussing what's from, I don't know, big years.
Studying the taxonomy of large whacking devices.
Alt-right group tries to kidnap governor, only gets her tail. That's very funny. I think that, not to put my little satire cap on, I think it should be about someone trying to, but like it glitches out or something. You know how like in maybe this is too in depth, but you know how in Fall Guys there was like that weird glitch where whenever you tried to catch people's tails, it would just like not happen sometimes.
Oh, what about sorry, I didn't mean to jump in. What's the is everyone still, there's the Fall Guys one, it's like everything's on like a seesaw, right? Could like what if like like they install seesaws to like prevent kidnapping attempts because everyone struggles with that game? Is that
That's funny.
Is that ridiculous? Is that
right? Or like
similar to the thick bonkus one though.
Yeah, it's not better either, so don't do it. Yeah, like that's not, it's not gonna
figure out this tail one. Like
what if it's like they were caught like hiding in a corner hoping she runs by.
Yeah. Running the other way on the treadmill hoping she passes them.
One of the cheap things that you do.
Yeah.
Or just something like what, like trying to like yoink the tail right before time runs out or something like you know, or
I was gonna say also what's the name of the mountain, like their aggro crag? Is it just like
Fall Mountain?
Climb. Someone just said it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Mountain just said it. He knows his mountains. They know their mountains. I don't know.
Hiding behind hiding behind wall or whatever. In order to steal Gretchen Whitmer's tail last second. That's good. And then JD Lowe suggested, which I think is good, Fall Guys militia's kidnapping attempt thwarted by desync.
That's fine.
I think just like alt-right though. Militia's attempt to kidnap Michigan governor.
You almost wrote Michigan Frog. I saw that.
Can we just do it about someone trying to kidnap Michigan J Frog?
Alt-right group
Yeah.
accidentally kidnaps Michigan J Frog.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, we don't know what to do with this.
Look, he'll tell you the fucking COVID is a hoax. Well, damn it, he was saying it a second ago. I don't know what's going on.
That's really funny.
If Michigan J Frog got kidnapped, the message he would send to his loved ones would be like, hello my baby, hello my honey. First of all, I'm fine.
I'm writing you this by wire.
Surprised there haven't been any like attempted punts with like FBI and Fall Guys. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't mean to say the FBI has ever set up an innocent person to meet their own ends or anything. That's not something they would ever do.
No, I don't know.
No, not
ever
them.
do such a thing.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to say is that like the FBI like moves the governor to the top of Fall Mountain or whatever, like for as a safe zone or something. But I feel like the thick bonkus is funnier.
Is thick bonkus better than Big Eatus? I feel like Big Eatus is funnier.
I like Big Eatus more
because Big Eatus, thick bonkus is this weird like medieval thing.
Yeah, like to describe it, it looks like the front of a steamroller. I mean, not exactly, but it's the best I can do. Right, like a spiky rolling device.
Yeah,
Big Eatus is like the big hammer thing.
Big Eatus is just a hammer. I like that better. Yeah, that one's cool.
It is less accurate, but
we're making our own rules. Yeah,
we love it.
Mm-hmm.
FBI thwarts Michigan governor kidnapping scheme with well-placed Big Eatus. Terrific headline.
Eatus. Yeah, it's coming through. Thick bonkus sounds so clunky and dumb. Big Eatus is just funnier. It does just have that kind of flow or something.
It's got that mouth feel.
Yeah.
Alt-right group stands at goal line to prevent Michigan governor qualifying. That's funny.
That's fine.
I like that.
Darn it.
Right at this period of the crowdsourced headline writing, there's no bad ideas.
No, there really aren't.
I'm trying to like think about Michigan J Frog. Like
I'm always thinking about Michigan.
I'm always thinking about Michigan J Frog.
I want to say real quick that Recurry, I hope I pronounced that right. Recurry, maybe, I don't know. Wrote the device is Big Eatus. The name of the FBI operation is Operation Thick Bonkus.
Oh, lovely. Yes, let's remember that for the text. That's great.
That'll be in there if that ends up winning.
Thick Bonkus.
Do we need anything else? We have 6 very good ones right now. To read from the top, let me get them all in there again
7.
for podcast
7.
listeners.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry, 7. 200 alt-right jelly beans compete to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer in Fall Guys Season 2 promotional campaign. That's one.
That's a good one.
Tilted, confused Fall Guys players attempt to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. FBI thwarts Michigan governor kidnapping scheme with well-placed Big Yeetus. Alt-right fanatic hiding behind wall in order to steal Gretchen Whitmer's tail last second. Alt-right militia's attempt to kidnap Michigan governor thwarted by desync. Alt-right group accidentally kidnaps Michigan J. Frog. And then finally, alt-right group stands at goal line to prevent Michigan governor from qualifying.
Oh, that's funny.
Look, I don't want to influence anything, but I just want to say that we're going to split the Fall Guys vote, and there's only one Michigan J. Frog candidate on the ballot.
I don't think that's a huge problem, though. I think that's okay.
Just one of many outcomes over here.
I mean, hey, that's how
As
it works.
I analyze,
you know?
I'm just analyzing.
That's just how politics works, baby. Nate Silver gives that one a 65% chance of winning.
That's right.
We've got 2 people in chat in a row who've said frog, so I think we know where the chat. Statistically, that is impossible.
We could be on the verge of a frog slide.
Yeah.
The votes are already rolling in for this frog.
Frog.
Running away with it.
It's like not even about this shit we just said.
No, yeah. Everybody, that's 3. That's frog count stands at 3.
I'll say this. If Michigan J. Frog wins, which again, there's 7 people have now written frog before voting got started. If it wins, I think that we will still include Fall Guys to some extent.
Oh yeah.
Even if we just post it like, hey, everybody, check out this funny Fall Guys article. And it's just about Michigan J. Frog.
There is something funny, though. I think there's it's obviously with those 5 that we looked at that have been produced by this Twitch process before. There's some of them have a layer of absurdity that comes from this process, which is to be expected. But a few of them were like shots, and this feels like a fucking shot, the Michigan J. Frog one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Frog one's huge.
I think it's over, man. I think we're gonna put this up, and Frog is gonna
Frog is going to easily win.
Frog wins.
I'm gonna create the poll. I'm gonna create it. You guys ready?
Wait. Can I just ask? Are we missing some kind of frog meme connection? Alt-right, whether good or bad.
Oh, you mean like a Pepe?
I just thought of it. I don't know.
That will be in the article for sure. That's a brilliant little layer, and I love it.
I don't know what to do with it. Okay.
Hey, the FBI would be like, "Oh, he's not related. Oh, he's actually
Pepe jealous of Michigan J. Frog after becoming new alt-right mascot."
Or you're like if Pepe instructs alt-right group to kidnap Michigan J. Frog.
Right. Those are the 2. That's 2.
That's very funny, but I think it's too many things.
But that is the axis. It's like lawful good and lawful neutral or whatever. It's like there's Michigan J. Frog and then there's Pepe Frog. It's like those are the 2.
Also, in a way, Michigan J. Frog does stand for right-wing conservative gender views. He's always singing that song, you know.
He does.
The sort of demeaning old school, hey honey, you know.
Yeah, it's sweet talking them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just fucking dance on the bar. No one cares. It's fine.
All right. I'm gonna post the poll. All right, you guys ready? 'Cause I don't think we're getting another one. I think people have basically just decided that they're doing the frog.
People love saying frog.
Okay, I'm creating the poll. It's out there now. I'm gonna post it in Twitch chat real quick, and then I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna post it on Twitter.
Let's see if Twitter saves us from this frog. I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think that. Which is good. I think.
We're constantly telling the writers not to rely on puns, and this is so disrespectful to them.
Who fucking cares, dude? Fucking.
No, this is like when you watch the home run contest and you're like, this isn't how you play baseball.
Yeah.
It's all trick shots.
Well done, Kevin. That's good.
It's all-star game.
I'm not good at these things, but you knocked that basketball analogy out of the park. Hello. Oh, God. Are we...
I'm going to check it in 1 minute. I want to give... Before we... do it before we see what the results are. I'd like to
I don't want to know
and give it a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we can't
because what's worse than horse race politics, am I right?
I know, dude, seriously.
Let's just see how it comes out, let the people vote.
The chips land where they
may. I'm going to vote just because I think it's going to be an underdog. I'm going to vote for Big Edis.
This is like Survivor. We should all have to like turn off our cameras while each of us confess what our votes
Oh
are.
yeah, like, hold it up on a piece of paper.
I voted for Ace Watkins today in the actual presidential election. I wrote in Ace Watkins. I took a photo of it and I posted it online, and people immediately pointed out to me that it is actually illegal to do so in New York State. I could get fined, and if I lived in like Illinois or something, I could go to jail for 1 to 3 years. So
That's
please don't tell
insane.
anyone that I did that.
That's insane. At least it's 1 to 3 years, so you have the chance to do the same thing again next time.
Oh, that's great. Either way, worst case scenario, you're still out for the next election. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
That's
As
a
long as you plead
conveniently.
guilty right away and you
See,
get
that's why
every
the-
election.
That's why the system doesn't work. Is it's a revolving door. They send you out right in time for the election.
exactly.
You know?
That's voter disenfranchisement.
It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna vote, and I'm going to see the results.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Some
All
really
right.
good-looking frog emojis in the chat, by the way, everybody.
Oh, we
Yeah,
love these
love
frogs.
the frog
These are
emojis.
good-looking frogs.
Great
Got one
frog
with
emojis.
wings.
One of them's cosplaying. I like this. This
Mhm.
one's got wings.
Got little wings.
Oh, hey, while the voting's happening, Kevin,
Yeah.
do you mind if I tell everyone it's your birthday?
Oh, you can. Feel free.
Hey,
Yes.
it's Kevin's birthday. So happy birthday,
Hello.
Kevin, and thanks
Thank
for
you.
thanks for taking the time on your birthday of all.
Yeah,
time.
dude.
Oh,
Happy
no.
birthday, Kevin.
I wouldn't miss it, man. Well, I did miss it at the beginning, but now I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't miss the rest of it for the world.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, thanks,
Um,
man.
Rad.
31 votes so far have gone to alt-right group accidentally kidnaps Michigan J. Frog in a clear lead. But 25 is going to alt-right militia's attempt to kidnap Michigan governor thwarted by desync.
All right, I have an idea.
Oh.
What if they accidentally kidnap Michigan J Frog due to a desync or like
They
a
could do that.
Oh.
or like a lag or like, you know what I
Sure,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
I think that's
Mhm.
totally fair.
like you know when you're like trying to time your jump right and there's like a little skip and then you fuck it up and you land somewhere you didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
I-
reasonable.
I think maybe that could be, that could kind of bring the Fall Guys element into it somehow. You know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like them both. I like it all because I like the Big Edis. I like the Big Edis one. As I said, I like them both. I saw third place the Big Edis. I mean, come on,
That's true.
that's breaking late. Oh my god, Big Edis, guys, Big Edis.
Big Edis
Oh.
is tied for second now.
You see,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
exactly why
Oh, yeah.
electioneering.
Oh my
This
god,
is why you
it's
can't
in
wear.
second now. Big
Right, we
Edis
started-
is in second place with 30.
We started
Michigan-
freaking out about the Vermont returns, and here we are now, right?
Michigan J. Frog is in first now at 44, 45 to 32.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Virginia
my
was
God.
the-
How
I
many
should've
votes do
said
we have so
Virginia.
far? 144.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in the chat says, I'm trying to think of a headline joke involving the Pence-Harris presidential debate and gamer dudes being mad when women are voice chatting in video games. I'm
There's
joking.
a lot
Want
of
to vote? There is a straw poll. I'll post it again.
there's a lot of talk about. I mean, that's an interesting. Well, I guess we'll see if they actually go through with adding microphones to these dang debates. The muting of the
Dang
microphones.
debates.
Mhm.
If they even happen, who knows? But that's funny. Like something about like team chat. If they do end up muting microphones,
Mm-hmm.
that's fun.
That's fun. You should pitch it to hard drive.
You should.
We got alt-right group is in a pretty firm lead still with 58.
That is
Sorry, that's
true.
Michigan J Frog, and then Big
Michigan J.
Edis with 43, and second Desync 32.
Guys, what did I say about the Michigan J Frog and the Fall Guys voting? It was going to get.
Well, to be fair,
did I say?
you can vote as many times as you want, so it's not like, one man, one vote.
sure.
It's a battle of wills. I could swing this whole thing if I wanted to right now.
You certainly could.
Oh my god, got every screen in my house going.
Hey, man, Kevin, I'm thinking about the mic and like chat muting in a debate. Like, what
Yeah.
if the moderator forgets to mute Trump's mic because they're heating up like a Red Baron pizza or something?
You can hear Trump pissing in the background.
yeah, exactly. Just accidentally forget.
You just
Like,
reminded me
like
of.
they get way too stoned and anyway.
No, I love that. Like I said, I hope we talk a lot more about microphones in the coming weeks because then we'll be able to make a lot of comedy, boys.
There was a pretty good
Microphone.
Hard
That's what we've been
Times
waiting for.
camera joke, I believe, right?
A camera joke, yeah.
Didn't the Hard Times make a? Let me check the whole. Hard
Oh, like
Times
it was a body cam thing.
Yeah, this was not on Hard Drive. This was on Hard Times. Kamala
Hard
Harris
Drive
turns
Times.
off debate cam. Because
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
police officer of the law.
Kind of the same idea.
The hard drive times.
The hard drive times.
Someone did
Which
call
we
it the
still
Hard
have.
Drive Times recently.
That's
And
true.
they laughed and we loved it.
Michigan J Frog is running
It's
away with this.
way
84
ahead.
votes.
He is running away with it.
Damn.
He's doing moves with his hat. He's being disrespectful.
He's taking it off. He's saying hello, hello.
Just because I feel like I have like a pretty, you know, I don't have like a huge understanding of the Michigan J Frog. I've never been like a diehard Michigan J Frog fan. What's the rundown on Michigan J Frog's deal? Like he dances.
He's like a WB. He's like the old WB mascot.
He became
Yeah.
that. I think it all stems from this one Looney Tunes short where I think, and I don't recall the whole. The guy has this frog that sings and dances and says, "Hello, my baby,
Right.
hello, my honey," but he won't do it when he's trying to show it off.
Right.
It's almost like the
And-
Twilight Zone. It's creepy.
I was
like
gonna say it's like the
that.
horror movie. They're like, no, he was doing it a second ago, but it's played for laughs. Where this guy just looks like a goofball that thinks this frog, and then there's probably
Yeah,
and
yeah.
from
It's like
there
it's a vaudeville thing, pretty much. It's like a vaudeville
Okay.
joke.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, what is the story of the kidnapping for those who are listening?
There was a report that came out. Was it yesterday? The FBI had a conference and they talked about. No, they had two separate conferences within like the past 2 days, but this one was about thwarting an attempt by 4 alt-right guys in. One was in Delaware and the other 3 were in a different state. Might have been Michigan, but they were plotting to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer. And apparently that they were talking about like militia activity and all this stuff. And anyway, there was all these details about them.
COVID related though?
It's not COVID. Well,
I mean, I think
I think they're
the
mad.
hatred. I think the hatred for Whitmer entered. I think it was always there, but I think it entered this high gear recently, and she became a very focal point of like anti-mask
Got it.
yeah.
sentiment and stuff like that. You know.
Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
Now, one
And
more
even-
question for context.
Mhm,
What
mhm,
is
mhm.
Fall Guys?
Fall Guys is the fun party game that tore up the charts.
From the people that brought you
Death Stranding.
Hideo Kojima's Fall Guys.
You're not going to get it the first time through. You're going to have to really pay attention.
Dude, Battle Royale Death Stranding Fall Guys would be the
Yeah.
game of the
I'm
year.
trying to think of what
Walk for
what
an hour to the
famous
fucking line.
actor. Yeah.
I love
Starring
that.
Hugh Jackman as Fall Guy.
Yeah. That is like
You
the
have to stop and piss.
audacity of the stunt casting of celebrities in CGI movies. Hugh Jackman would play a faceless jelly bean.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, 100.
Probably sing a song.
38% of the vote has gone to alt-right group accidentally kidnaps
Oh.
Michigan J Frog.
And Big
Big
Edith ended up
Edith.
hardcore
Solid.
second place.
Solid plurality. If this were a real election, we would do a runoff. But, you know,
Yeah, but Big Edith with 67. I mean, just a loss, a real loss here.
Just a real
it's just,
loss.
it's just, who's to say that the other people wouldn't pick Big Edith over the frog? But I mean, that's not the kind of system that we live in.
It's just not.
Yeah.
Those
This is the
those
facts.
voters, those third party voters, don't have any effect on the outcome. Let it be a lesson to you, I guess.
Yeah.
Jeremy, please don't do anything with that picture of me holding a newspaper that says Edith defeats Frog. Don't let that get out.
Boy.
Oh man.
It's gonna be in the history books.
Yeah, oh great.
Oh, man.
I will post this online.
That's kind of
Man,
funny. That's like an alternate. Oh, sorry. Who did I cut off?
It's fine.
I was just gonna say that about the net code thing, like that Dewey defeats Truman thing. That's kind of funny. Like it's reminding me like the Fall Guys thing of like, oh, I thought I grabbed the crown, but I came in second or whatever. Like some kind of like the voting, the winner of the election is contested because the person called it early because of bad net code.
And I hate when I do a Twitch stream with my pals and we accidentally become a symbol of like failed hubris for generations to come. That's the worst.
Hate that.
I hate it. It's the worst.
Is it
Straw
wait.
poll doesn't, just to be clear for the chat, straw poll does not refresh. Unless you refresh, it doesn't reorder everything. But
So yeah.
so that one, the fourth place one should have been third place. That is true, but it,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know,
Good call.
at the end of the day,
But
it
it
only
ended
one
up that
winner,
clear
baby.
thing. It was close,
Doesn't
and then
matter.
we got that clear thing. Fucking Michigan J Frog.
Michigan J Frog. I mean, I don't even, that just came from me searching Michigan and it auto-filled J Frog.
Yeah. Your boy Raglan in the chat just asked if we could incorporate the fly that landed on Mike Pence's head somehow.
There's a frog. It's
Yeah, and I hate to tell you if you haven't heard already, but that fly died last night, a few hours after it was flying around.
Soon.
So
it's too soon.
That's kind of fucked up, man. You know, the whole family's still. The whole fly family is
really
still
funny.
upset about it. So
Well, it had a full life. It spent like 30% of its life on television, which has got to be a record.
and now that they need like at
Please,
least
F's in
5
the chat.
seconds. They need 5 seconds to grieve at least before we bother them.
Sad.
That's in the
Sorry.
chat for the fly. No one's talking about how there was a fly during the DNC on Bloomberg. I feel like that should be a beautiful metaphor for how the parties are both bad.
Oh,
That's true.
They're the
Yeah.
same thing, man. They both got
I'm
flies
just-
on him.
I'm bummed about that fly. He had such like a when someone dies, it's always tragic. But when it's right after their big moment,
Yeah.
it's like this Heath Ledger or something.
Yeah,
No.
Like
you start to
really-
worry if
pressure,
like
dude.
did the fame get to
breakthrough.
them?
You had this breakthrough.
Yeah.
Every fly,
like what-
every fly dreams of that kind of,
Yeah.
And like, what famous foreheads was it going to be on? What it been on?
Right.
You never
If
know.
if you hang out on Mike Pence's forehead for a day, then you could spend like a decade on a less famous person's shoulder.
Yeah.
And
Is it-
just coast.
Is it a great forehead? No, but it's launched people into some of the best foreheads ever.
Yeah.
Flies, I mean.
Yeah.
Like, we all say that we don't like the forehead, but if we had a chance to be on
Oh, for sure.
be on Mike Pence's forehead, like, you suck it up and you.
What a view.
My M dash button has broken.
I would like to do this bit for 30 more minutes.
Yeah, Jeremy, if you could just
Start
leave
a
us
timer.
to our devices.
Let's write this headline.
Yeah, we can log off. We can go back to it.
Let's write this headline.
Log off. Alt-right group accidentally kidnaps Michigan J. Frog. Lansing is the capital of Michigan and is also the former home of hard drive editor Mark Roebuck.
Oh.
yeah, both of those are true. Very, very important.
Yeah.
And also, not unrelated. No, I'm kidding. Where I go, they made Tucson the capital when I got here. It's fucked up. People fucking love me. I don't understand. What do you do with the key to the city? I don't know.
I got a dozen of them.
I got him on a key ring. It's fucked up.
All right, so how are we gonna frame this? What are
An
we?
alt-right
Mm-hmm.
militia group attempting to kidnap Michigan governor.
Oh, wait, so here's the thing, though. Is it like they mistakenly just assume that Michigan J. Frog must be a prominent Michigan figure?
No, I think it's because we decided we wanted to do it because of desync, right?
Oh.
I mean, we don't have
But that
to.
was it was
Yeah.
just an idea that I mentioned.
But just like an alt-right militia group attempting to kidnap Michigan Governor J. Frog has accidentally kidnapped famed Warner Brothers mascot Michigan J. Frog due to intense desync. Now, I don't know if that's like too much.
Can we I was gonna, well, this would definitely make it too much maybe, but I was gonna ask if we could please, like, if we could maybe describe it as a comic but ultimately tragic mishap. Like
Yeah. Can we
like,
please?
look, we can all laugh about it's funny, Michigan J. Frog, and like it's a misunderstanding, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
this isn't a laughing matter, you know.
Yeah, I'm not
In a
moving on until
comic,
we agree that
But
this is
ultimately
serious.
tragic mishap. An
we can-
alt-right group, a local alt-right group attempting to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer has accidentally kidnapped famed Warner Brothers mascot Michigan J. Frog due to intense desync. Now it's a lot going on. It's something
That's
if,
a lot.
It's a hard left at the end.
If this was an article that I was editing for the site, I would immediately rewrite this. But it is
Yes.
not. It is a Twitch Plays hard drive, and as a result, it should be ridiculous.
And we're not allowed to change it. That's right.
The desync, to be clear, Recurry is from hard drive. It's from Fall Guys.
Do we want to maybe do? Is there a way to do like a quick ask if we should cut the desync or not? I mean,
We
I don't
can,
know.
but I mean, I don't know.
Because I guess, okay, so if we take out desync, then there's no real reason for it to be an accident at this
Yeah,
point.
we'd have to
Which
come
then
up
I was
with
saying the
one.
thing like if they like the thing I said a second ago, if they're trying to do it because they think Michigan J Frog has some power, then it's no longer accidentally. And I think it's funny to have that sort
I
of
think
like,
it's funny to
that
just
mishap.
Yeah.
I think we should just be like, we tried to grab the governor, and then it like clipped, and then next thing you
fair
knew,
enough.
we in our arms was this singing frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And then-
now
and
the only
sort of-
thing now though is we lose sight of the, I think what I liked about the joke originally, not to be this is so fun. It's funny for them to just be stupid and think Michigan J Frog has something to do with Michigan too. So the other
That
thing
is
is
true.
that if
That
it's
is
100%
true.
accident,
That is true.
it's like it's a complete like, oh, and it happens to be named Michigan, but we've missed the satire of like these idiots think this frog is
Right.
like Michigan royalty. You know?
That's
And,
Yeah, they're
and
like-
they
they're
think
like-
he's
let's
Pepe.
remove it. Let's remove it.
Yeah.
Let's remove it.
They're like, I gotta wear this fucking mask because of Michigan J Frog.
It's like, no,
That's
it's great. Look,
fair.
I do a hat. Yeah, I don't
In
know.
a comic
Yeah.
but
Because
ultimately
it's-
tragic mishap, and a local alt-right militia group attempting to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer has accidentally kidnapped famed Warner Brothers mascot Michigan J Frog. I mean, that's clean. That's just clean writing.
No,
That can
no
be.
fat on that. No fat on that one.
Mm-mm.
Koopa Trooper 621 says there should be a quote from another Looney Tunes character like Elmer Fudd. We'll vote on that. I think.
I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's a good point though. That's always money if you have the opportunity to just like write dialogue as like Elmer Fudd or Tweety Bird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's always
It's just fun.
That's always
It's like
fun.
writing Mario dialogue. if
Donald
you
Trump
can.
is maybe
You just
the
gotta-
most fun person to write as.
Yes,
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
We could maybe think about how, releasing DLC for this article over the next few years and adding another paragraph where Elmer Fudd shows up and adding
Yeah, but you have
another
to pay us
paragraph.
$5 for it.
Yeah, this is how we get you. That's the long tail they call it.
Right. Here's the thing: the article itself is only 5 crystals, but the crystals.
Yeah, we need a microtransaction currency on
Yeah.
harddrive.net.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Let's get the first quote in. I think it should be from a militia member, right?
Yeah, to shed some light on what the thing is, the maybe the plot, the acts, like where they went wrong.
Yeah, feel free to jump in. Also, everyone's in the same doc, I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm gonna see. Are there any of the iconic Looney Tunes in the Michigan J Frog? Like, is Foghorn Leghorn in there or not? I don't know.
He's
I'm gonna
not.
look.
the
People
thing
are
is-
saying Yosemite Sam in the chat. They want.
Oh, okay.
That's
We'll
just
vote
fun.
for it. We'll vote for it. I'm not.
Oh,
I think,
would. He would be in the gang. I feel like.
I think let's get a quote from. Let's get a quote from the militia, and then we'll get a quote from a Looney Tunes character, and we'll. Let's start the straw poll now. Like, who do we want to hear from next?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put Elmer Fudd. I'm gonna put who else do we want? Yosemite Sam. Tweety Bird. And who was the one you wanted? The bird. What's the fucking chicken's name?
Foghorn Leghorn. Foghorn Leghorn.
Thank you.
But he's not. It's just
That's it.
the wiki for it's called the short is called One Froggy Evening from 1955. Actually, December
Kermit?
31st,
I'm seeing
1955.
Kermit in there. I'm seeing.
Oh yeah,
Marvin the Martian?
Frog synergy.
And,
Kermit would be truly chaotic. That's like
I'm just gonna throw an Eric Cartman in there. Why not?
Oh,
He's a
put in
cartoon
Cartman.
man.
Cartman's fun.
We are just playing Imagination Land right now.
Yeah, we can do whatever the fuck we want, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
that there
so
for now.
I'm watching it. I'm watching One Froggy Evening right now, and there's not a named character in it, but the guy I think is like a just sort of nondescript dude with a mustache who looks a little Mario like actually.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
And he thinks he's like, oh my god, my days of struggling are over. I've got my ticket right here.
That's right. That's
and
right.
and the thing only performs for him, right? Yeah.
He's this like destitute man.
Mm-hmm.
He has a crumpled up hat because he's destitute.
And that's a
sad.
joke we could do about Michigan J Frog refusing to speak to the press.
That's really good. That could be.
That is really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Michigan J Frog had no comment despite repeated promises that he had a big song to sing for us.
That's right.
I'm just going to use the last name generator.
We love these.
Guys.
The last name generator. This person
Russell
does not
Cohen.
exist.
It's so scary though because humans used to generate last names, but now robots are the ones that do that for us.
I'll do you one better. We used to generate computers, man.
Oh my! Speaking of computers, my camera's fucked up. Hang on.
Oh, Kevin Flynn does not exist.
Oh no! Right.
I'm gonna just quote. Honest to God, we didn't realize there were two Michigans. Said alt-right militia member Russell Hughes. Is there two S's in Russell?
Not the way this guy does it.
What? And then maybe but you know what?
They all got to go. Or just to be safe, or so I don't know.
That's funny because it makes so this guy thinks that Gretchen Whitmer's name is Governor Michigan.
That should be in there somewhere. If we could someone get that in there, Gretchen.
Actually, yeah. Let's cut this. Let's cut this. But you know what thing? I like the idea also that this is literally Michigan J. Frog. We tried to get him to say the mask thing, but he won't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Then if we go, yeah.
And this frog is pissing me off, man.
Like,
Maybe he doesn't even realize it.
they could say maybe he confessed to the whole, or he,
Yeah, maybe
he really
okay.
was
Wait.
behind the mask
Here's
stuff.
here's
but-
I have a far-fetched one I'm gonna pick. Not far-fetched, but just it's kind of it's a leap maybe, but it's still COVID related, where it's because his whole thing was he was always going into a bar, so maybe they got mad. Why does he get to go into a bar? That doesn't make sense. Never mind. It was a stretch because I don't think that would trigger Russell Hughes. Oh, fucking, he's breaking.
Maybe they just don't know. Maybe they don't even realize yet. They're just I don't know what to do with this Governor Michigan is, but he
Yeah.
ain't saying shit.
He looks a lot smaller and greener than I thought he'd be in the picture.
Or maybe someone said that he had something important information, and so then he wouldn't talk to him. I don't know. Now we're beating that joke into the ground if we do it twice.
I heard this. I don't know what to do with this Governor Michigan is, but
That
all of a
helps.
sudden he ain't talking.
Yeah, when I need to cover a gap between the logic and something, I just say, "What's the stupidest I can make this character to misunderstand the situation to cover this gap?"
Should it be something in there said alt-right militiaman Russell? He's I might throw in here if I were writing it again, and this is a fucking Thunderdome
You are
today.
writing it, Mark.
That's right. But we all are. My contribution, my idea is that I might write something said alt-right militia member Russell Hughes shortly after. I write the word iconic in every single hard drive draft. I feel
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Do you find yourself writing the same words all the time? I'm always saying
Yeah, yeah.
iconic, but I would.
Do you know
say,
what? You know what joke I
shortly
always
after
use?
kidnapping the iconic Looney Tunes figure, something like that. But what's that? What's that?
I very often will, whenever I don't know what to write for a character who has a clear issue, I will do a quote where I'm yeah, this guy has a lot of problems, and then I'll be said so-and-so's therapist in a clear breach of patient doctor confidentiality laws.
That's good.
I've used that
Because it's
maybe 4 times.
It's good. Well, it's just that fun voice because you're not telling a shticky joke. It's it would be worth pointing out if you were a journalist. You know what I mean? But it's also just funny info.
Yeah, it's just
I
a good
often
guy.
I often like to do the thing where a source halfway through their quote regrets being quoted, because part of the conceit of satire articles is that people are just wildly admitting things that they shouldn't probably be saying. So I love when they go wait, leave me alone, fuck no, scratch that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh shit, man,
Ah, dang
too
it.
late.
I know. I think I might let rip once in a while of again too. The other thing is we're writing news stories about something that's happened in someone's bedroom or something. So I think sometimes if I'm in a corner, I'll just have the character go, "Who let you in here?" or something.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Who are you?
Yeah. And it's a fun way to be I have been reading about a kid, talking shit on his Xbox or something. If you're all the way by the end, why is this all being reported?
Why does
So,
anybody care about
Two
this?
things real quick. One, I just want to post the poll for the next character and the list of people. Did I spell Elmer Fudd wrong? No.
I don't.
Okay, so
think
the list
so.
is the question is who do you want to hear from next, and the list of topics is people is Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam, Tweety Bird, Foghorn Leghorn, Kermit, Marvin the Martian, Eric Cartman, Pepe the Frog, and Lou Albano.
That's a
I love
good
it.
spread.
This is a fun one because I don't know who to handicap it for. I don't know who I'd say is the before
Circling
the
on that.
favorite.
Yeah.
Here.
All right,
I feel like I need to
also-
make a tier
Yeah,
list.
I'm going to
Yeah,
read the
just
quote
run.
from top to bottom for those who are listening to the podcast, and it is as such.
So so here's what we have so far, and now we're working on who
This
comes
is
in next.
Let me start from the very top.
Let's go from the top.
Alt-right group accidentally kidnaps Michigan J. Frog. Lansing, Michigan. In a comic but ultimately tragic mishap, a local alt-right militia group attempting to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer has accidentally kidnapped famed Warner Brothers mascot Michigan J. Frog.
Nice.
I don't know what the deal is with this governor. Wow, what the fuck am I saying? I don't know what the deal with this governor Michigan is, but all of a sudden he ain't talking, said alt-right militia member Russell Hughes. I swear to God he was singing and dancing about how we all need to wear masks. But as soon as we tried to show the media, he shuts up. We look like a bunch of damn idiots.
I love it. Love it.
Can we just for accuracy's sake, when we talk about who should talk next, can we add a 1950s vagrant down on his luck? Or you already put the poll up. Never mind. Because that's who the character is in the short. I mean, it's supposed to be nerd culture. I think we should be. I mean, whatever.
You mean MJ Frog?
Don't want to be accurate.
Right. So yeah, I think what Andy's getting at, stop me if I'm wrong, but so in this case now it's Russell Hughes, but if this tracked to the original One Froggy Evening, it would be like he somehow thought he was gonna. It would be something. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I like.
Give me the phrase. Give me the phrase.
The character from it is like a
1930s. What did you say there?
It was 19. It's like a
Vagrant?
1950s like vagrant or construction
Down on his
worker.
luck
I think
vagrant.
it says, but
Yeah.
down. He's like. Well,
Yeah, no, I threw it in
don't
there.
know much. Well, it's great, like animation storytelling. Like he has like a floppy hat that's like wrinkled and like bad clothes and like a scraggly mustache.
That's the
Does
best.
he have
My
a
favorite.
name?
Oh,
No. That's part of why what I think is funny that he doesn't have a name.
yeah.
His name is Vagrant Down on His Luck.
Irk the Turkle says down on his luck vagrant, which I like.
So, okay, I put it in. I said, I don't know what the deal with this governor Michigan is, but all of a sudden he ain't talking, said alt-right militia member and 1950s vagrant down on his luck, Russell Hughes. He should probably be down on his luck vagrant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down
like
on his
down
luck
it.
vagrant. Yeah. It shouldn't be 1950s. That's true.
Yeah.
About how we all need to
Down
run,
on his luck
but as soon
vagrant.
as we tried to show the media.
My favorite cartoon hobo accessory is the big flat hat that looks like a beans can that's been already opened up and it's like kind of flapping on the top. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
This is a great. old
Foghorn
animation
Leghorn is in the
thing.
lead so far with 5 votes to 4.
So
Oh wow.
If it's him, I feel like when we quote him, it has to be like quote and then
I say,
yeah. He said.
Oh yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna say
Quoting
fellow
Foghorn.
Looney
Right.
Tune, fellow cartoon character.
Yeah. I say it said Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn
Said.
Leghorn.
He said. I like it in the AP
And
word.
he said Father
Yeah.
Leghorn. Yeah.
That's really funny.
That his friend kidnapped. So what should you be like? I mean, they're coming for us.
Yeah.
Say.
Well, right. Like this needs to be. I mean, that it's like an actual, fellow governor of a neighboring state would say right now. Like this needs to be dealt with. This is like a systemic problem.
Like right, an attack on one's attack on all of us, or attack on the whole thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
He said.
Well, you should say. I think it should be. He said in a press release issued this afternoon.
That's so
What else
good.
does he say? What else? Foghorn. He says boy a lot. Should we pepper a boy or two in there? Right? Is that kind of his?
Yeah.
I think of that.
Okay, so far we have they're coming for us. Leghorn said he said in a press release issued this afternoon. I tell you, this needs to be dealt with, boy.
I love that.
That's good.
Cody Kitty, this was a Twitch exclusive poll for
Twitch exclusive.
exclusive.
You can vote for just 5 crystals.
I need those crystals, man.
Exclusive vote.
Actually, it's 3 Crystal Thursday. So
Right, you get
hurry up.
You get double XP for watching this stream.
Right, but you can only buy them in 10s. So
That's what I get you.
Yeah, what were we saying before? Like it needs to be dealt with.
Hey, can I?
What's up?
I just wondered if, just to like, I'm stuck on a logic a little bit that you shouldn't be and no one else would be. But if it was just like, what if it was like now that this was their next plot after the Whitmer one was thwarted? Like next down their list, Governor Whitmer, cross it off. Next, Michigan J. Frog.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, he can say that too.
But hey, wait, I'm in the document too. You guys do your thing. I'm gonna circle back.
Yeah, write some shit there, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna write some shit.
We need to
It's like when they build a skyscraper. You don't do it all at once. You know, we got different work sites at different parts of the article.
That's right. I'm the guy that's over here working on Batman's cape while you guys are.
Yeah, you're the foreman of paragraph 3.
That's right.
We have a hideously dangerous non-union satire construction set.
Yeah, this isn't up to code. See these sentences here? Those got to be nailed down.
that tickles me. I like
That's
that.
incredible. Okay.
All right, I added this. I tell you, this needs to be dealt with, boy. We need to organize, I say. First, Elmer Fudd came for Bugs, and I said nothing because I was not Bugs Bunny. But now they're pointing guns at all of us.
I said nothing is unbelievable. That's wonderful.
Oh my god. I love both those said jokes, but do they both go in there? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's fine. It's party time. Let's party, guys. It's been a long year. Let's leave them in.
You've never in all your years, you've never learned this about comedy. If you say the same joke multiple times back to back, it becomes funnier if you do the same joke.
As I said so many times.
It's ideally you can't do it in text, but ideally if you repeat it louder, you want to be, make sure they get it.
Mm-hmm.
Might I be a redneck if I don't understand this idea?
Cody Kitty's suggesting that after this, they try to kidnap Michigan Lake. Like Lake Michigan.
Michigan Lake.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Michigan J Lake.
New Yorker over here.
Hey, man. All I know is Lake
you ever
Erie.
been to Erie Lake?
I'm from the dang city. Mark, is this going to replace the Foghorn Leghorn line?
Oh, no. I'm trying to rewrite the very first paragraph a little bit. This, just to throw it out there.
Should we have another person talking? Who should we get now?
Yeah,
I
I was.
What do people have?
Kermit.
Just want to say that I'm sad the podcast isn't covering Captain N right now because I wanted to hear you guys reacting just how bad the bizarre clip show from season 2 and just how jaw-droppingly bad season 3 got in general. But I also understand ending after season 1 because self-care is important.
Even more better. That's honestly the truth. I'm sure we will do more Captain N at some point. We're already planning on watching some Mario 3. We're thinking maybe once a month, just hitting a Mario 3.
Nice.
Because I'll say I listened to the last episode that you did of Captain N, and I could hear your souls leaving your body.
Oh no.
Because we've talked about this before, but the magic of the Mario show is that it actually is kind of great. It's a great show. It's a genuinely fascinating. It's a fascinating and ambitious show.
Right.
Yeah.
And
ambitious is a strong word.
I don't know, man. I don't know anything like it.
I think the reason we were able to podcast about it for so long is it's a Saturday morning cartoon based on a video game with a wrestler in it and all these people coming and going and just so many things. And Captain N is a cartoon, yes, about a lot of video game elements, but it's more one note, I think. And Mario was in Andy's episode where they were all rapping compared to any other episode. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You just don't have everything started feeling samey in 13 episodes of Captain N in a way that Mario never did after 60 something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not. It's always doing something. The Mario show. It's not it's not quite. I can't call it phoning it in because you don't make an entire episode of television rhyme if you're phoning it in.
Right?
That's true. That's true.
Sorry, not to. You guys talked about Mario enough. I shouldn't do this to you.
Mark,
I'm sorry.
I don't want to. Just to change the subject, I don't want to shoot down your idea, but I feel like the fun of this is that they think they have captured the governor.
They think they have the okay.
You know what I mean? So Mark,
or that they didn't know that they were going to make this mistake.
Right. So your pitch is after they fuck up the governor, they get the frog as
next down the list. Whereas I think it hinges on that same idea somewhat, right? Of they just they think this Michigan frog is important. So I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd cut this.
Got it.
Goodbye. It is.
Got it.
Twitch exclusive paragraph.
Twitch exclusive.
I know.
That's going to come out on the 10-year anniversary deluxe edition
with the B-sides.
Yeah.
You know what?
yeah.
You know what's a fun person? I don't know if this is a little too bold, and maybe I've been trying to push it a little too hard for a meta joke. But
okay.
the next person we hear from could be former Michigan resident Mark Roebuck.
Hey, how'd I get in here? Said Mark Roebuck, terrified.
Hey, Mark, do you have a second to talk to us about recent events? Do you have any comments?
Oh my God! Now. This is getting weird.
You're already in the article, Mark.
Suddenly, this is like that Looney Tunes cartoon, like where like a big pencil's going to erase me or something. I feel like I'm like running around on the page, you know?
No, you're Michael Jordan in Space Jam right now. You got sucked into the world of the cartoon.
I'm Kevin.
Said Michigan resident Kevin or Mark Roebuck while running away from a giant pencil trying to erase it.
That's pretty fun. Yeah. What if I
we
was
could
like,
do that with
this
we could
year's
do that
been
with
fucking
Space
weird.
Jam. We could do it with actual Space Jam. That might be funny.
What do you mean?
I mean, with like Mike, we could just make that character Michael Jordan, like you guys were saying, like
make it Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, we can do another poll or something. You know, Space Jam's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, we should ask if they want Mark, if they want.
Yeah. What do you guys want? Would you rather have
any other other
throw
ideas?
some shit in the chat. People are putting Mark emojis in the
You
chat.
can throw in real life people. You know, like we'll do that sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes
Like you could get an actual quote from a figure.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would say the president, but you can't really put Trump in articles that aren't about Trump.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, you could.
It's that thing.
Yeah,
too.
I just mean we don't really do it.
Yeah.
I think about this sometimes because generally speaking, we do like 3 quotes in an article, and it's like so. Sometimes you find yourself in this wacky world of hard drive. You're at this fork in the road where it's like, well, we've talked to the militia member who's like a real person. We've talked to Foghorn Leghorn. So it's like, all right, it's almost like the rubber match. Like, how fucking silly is this? Is this reality or is this Looney Tunes?
Right.
It's a fun moment.
My instinct here is to, when I'm in this position, I usually try to go to like, what about like an FBI agent being like, we didn't even have to stop the raid because
that would be good. I like that.
Something like that. I don't know.
Get into a storytelling part a little bit of like that would be.
Yeah.
A good
You guys are taking it real though.
That's taking it real because
it's an option.
What we want to do is have Eric Cartman. We want Eric Cartman to slam the door in and say, "Snap into a Slim Jim,"
Excuse my authority.
Don't have a cow, man.
And then he does a triple backflip, or I don't know. It just turns into some crazy fanfic.
Kevin,
I think that's what we need.
That's pretty funny right there.
I think that's pretty. You know what?
Eric Cartman is doing a triple backflip.
No,
Eric Cartman.
He's not known for that.
I mean, that's out of control.
I mean, at this point, we have to mention Peter Griffin too, right?
Right. Pack my freaking bags, Lois.
No Eric Cartman and no.
A wise man once said, "Pack my freaking bags."
If I end up in here, don't put me in the alt-right.
I think we should just do Michael Jordan. I think that's funny, man. I like that.
That's funny.
It's a good mix. It's a funny thing because he's a real guy that knows Bugs Bunny and shit,
Yeah. You can say says
down the middle.
Yeah, like says noted Bugs Bunny associate Michael Jordan,
former Warner Brothers employee.
We shouldn't do this, but just to say a joke, if you did former Chicago resident, that would be a funny Last Dance joke.
Yeah, that's good.
Former Warner Brothers employee and Michigan, you said, or what resident?
Oh, former Chicago resident, because Barack Obama was on that Last Dance documentary, and they credited him as former Chicago resident.
According to this familiar with the situation, former Warner Brothers employee and Chicago resident Michael Jordan. I was going to say former Chicago resident Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I think he lives in Charlotte, North Carolina now. I've seen his garage.
Damn, that's cool.
What does that mean, what you just said? Did you drive by it?
His garage. Oh, actually, okay, that does out of context sound weird. He lives in Charlotte because he owns the team in Charlotte, and he lives in a penthouse, and like the bottom floor of the penthouse, I believe there's like a whole layer of the garage under the sky. It's not really like a skyscraper, but a big tall building downtown. And I think there's a layer of the garage that's like his cars, because you can look in through this glass that I'm sure is bulletproof, and there's Lambos and stuff in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Also, he has it's not I was gonna say it's weird he lives in Charlotte, but I mean he's like a North Carolina guy, right?
I I watched fucking 48 Hours about him today, or not today, but this summer. And I forget where he's from, but he definitely played
UNC.
college. Yeah, he played UNC and stuff, and like became a champion there and stuff. So I'm sure at the very least he's got more memories of the place. They need to do a 10-parter on fucking Dennis Rodman, because the best part of Last Dance is when they talk about Dennis Rodman, when they show like when he would just disappear for a couple days, and they talk a little bit about just like at some point the consensus just is like, yeah, but he'll show up, he'll be here, and sometimes you know what I mean, and it's just like he's got to do that. Like if you don't let him fucking, they show him like the press is looking at him, he's cracking Miller Lights and drinking them and rides off on his motorcycle, where it's like that alone would just be like TMZ, you'd get probably a DUI or something, but he does it. There was like he would go be on fucking Monday Nitro and hang out with the NWO and like come back for the playoffs the next day.
Yeah, I guess right. I haven't seen The Last Dance, but with a guy like that, like you have to kind of give him a chance to not show up before you criticize him. And if he does show up, then you got to leave him alone, right?
Yeah, I know it certainly is this rocky road, but like by the end, it's like they figured out sort of a way to make he might be hungover, but he'll get his rebounds, whatever.
I think the last word on him is yet to be spoken. There's going to be a great documentary,
Fascinating story,
or something.
man.
I mean, he's still doing shit, man. He's still out
like
there.
he's part of the story of North Korea. Like,
Do you guys want to hear a little quote I threw in about MJ?
and he was on the Bad Boys. It's great. Yes. Okay, here we go.
Hit us with it.
I was vamping.
According to those familiar with the situation, former Chicago resident Michael Jordan has not kept up with the various cartoon characters he worked with on Space Jam. Hey man, it was just a job for me. I'm not keeping up with Taz or whatever. Plus, I was pretty fucking faded that entire production, Jordan explained. I did date Lola Bunny for a few years, but fuck man, that did not end well. I can't even see my weird fucked up half Jordan, half Bunny kids anymore. I lost those little freaks in the divorce. Is that too weird?
People are going to read that if they knew that this came from Twitch and think that we wrote this like one word at a time as a group because it's insane. But like you just wrote that while we were talking.
I love it.
I love that you didn't go with half human, half bunny. You went with half Jordan.
Yeah, no, he doesn't see himself. In my universe, he does not see himself as a person. He sees himself as Michael Jordan.
Right.
I think you're right.
I like that. It's like Yoda.
The reason he loves his kids is that they're half Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Hey, not to get okay. So we one kicker could be we said before that like he refused to speak to the press. Another could be do the cartoons launch a counterattack and try to kidnap Pepe the Frog?
Let's throw some in there. We had one from the lake. I want to throw that in there.
The lake, yes. Another. That would be almost like the third. You have Gretchen Whitmer, Michigan J Frog, rule of threes.
Kidnap. Lake
with small cups trying to kidnap Lake Michigan.
One glass at a time. Yeah, press on a bunch of alt-right militia members were seen with small cups trying to kidnap Lake Michigan one glass at a time.
Love it.
That's very funny.
Should that just be it? I feel like that might just be the...
I think that's good. That's a good... Can't go farther than that, can you?
I like how...
What's up?
I was going to say, it's I'm just laughing about half Jordan, half Buddy. It's like such like they got nothing from him. He just talks about how uninvolved with it all he is.
It's a terrible interview.
Lots of those little freaks.
It's like what the stories do right now, and we got a Jordan.
Exactly, that's what I said. It's a deadline, and I talked to Jordan. I could have called him a bird, but I he thought Jordan would give you something. Yeah.
Jay Gold Omega says, "Yo, just want to say I love the stuff you guys write. Brightens my day every time I read the headlines from your tweets. Thank you very much." You should click those headlines.
Yeah.
Hey guys, love your Twitter account.
Love it.
I legitimately appreciate it.
No, that's very nice.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Also, I just flattened the mark emoji. I learned how to do this.
Oh my god, that's insane,
I've squished you.
What the
Oh my god.
fuck?
Because you're Mario, and now you're small Mario. Apparently this is a thing that can be done.
I took a hit.
I'm sorry.
God.
Good luck surviving
Kevin,
out there, man.
It's not the first hit I took this podcast.
Oh, I can give myself sunglasses and it looks fucking awful.
Yeah, right?
That
What?
sucks.
Anyway, let's. I want to read this from the top. I'm down to do narration, and then do you guys want to split up the quotes, like the voices?
Yeah, sure.
Is anyone itching to be Foghorn Leghorn?
I'm itching to not play a black guy.
I mean, you don't have to do a voice.
That's very aware of you, and I appreciate that.
Mark is canceled. He's the new Cleveland Brown.
Look, I told you I was only going to play myself in this, and I didn't make the cut. So, no.
Cleveland.
Yeah, no, just to hop on the grenade show. I don't give a fuck. I'll play Michael Jordan. I just watched The Last Dance.
Okay.
I'm in his head.
Okay, so
You're
you're
in
Jordan.
there.
You're Jordan. Kevin and Andy. Does either of you want to be Foghorn?
Andy, how you feeling? I can
Andy
do it.
is Southern.
That's true.
Oh,
You got right of first refusal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll do it, but the funny thing about Foghorn Leghorn is Southerners don't talk like that. So,
No, of course not.
so I don't actually I'm not any better at it, but I'll do
No.
it.
It's silly and cartoony.
Okay, and then
Cool.
and then Kevin, you'll be Russell. I'll
Thank
say
you.
the narration in between the quotes too. If that's
Cool.
easier.
Now it's like an audiobook. I love it.
Alt-right group accidentally kidnaps Michigan J. Frog, Lansing, Michigan. In a comic but ultimately tragic mishap, a local alt-right militia group attempting to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer has accidentally kidnapped famed Warner Brothers mascot Michigan J. Frog.
I don't know what the deal is with this Governor Michigan, but all of a sudden he ain't talking.
Said alt-right militia member and down on his luck vagrant Russell Hughes.
I swear to God, he was singing and dancing about how we all need to wear masks, but as soon as we try to show the media, he shuts up. We look like a bunch of damn idiots.
Fellow cartoon character Foghorn Leghorn was reportedly upset that his friend Michigan had been kidnapped.
They are coming for us.
Leghorn said, he said in a press release reissued this afternoon.
I'll tell you, this needs to be dealt with, boy. We need to organize, I say. First, Elmer Fudd came for Bugs, and I said nothing because I was not Bugs Bunny. But now they're pointing guns at all of us.
According to those familiar with the situation, former Chicago resident Michael Jordan has not kept up with the various cartoon characters he worked with on Space Jam.
Hey man, it was a job for me. I'm not keeping up with Taz or whatever. Plus, I was pretty fucking faded that entire production.
Jordan explained.
I did date Lola Bunny for a few years. But fuck, man, that did not end well. I can't even see my weird, fucked up half Jordan, half Bunny kids anymore. I lost those little freaks in the divorce.
At press time, a bunch of alt-right militia members were seen with small cups trying to kidnap Lake Michigan one glass at a time. My name is Jeremy Kaplowitz, and you're listening to Hard Drive News.
I love that.
Somehow it came together and became
like
surprisingly coherent.
You know what's great? Like that lake thing and cup. I loved it, and it was so silly. But no, I think by the end, it's like them moving on to the next dumb thing. And I do think, think it's a really good ending. You know what I mean?
Silly.
I do like that. Like, yeah, it is true they got nothing out of Jordan, but even the quote is set up to get nothing out of it. It's like,
He's like, I don't know
and it's like,
with them.
It's like, and by the way, Michael Jordan doesn't even remember these guys. In case you were wondering.
I'm going to start photoshopping this, I guess. What should the picture be?
Oh boy.
Oh,
you need the frog. You need the frog because there's probably a lot of people that, you know, like you don't hear Michigan J. You almost see him maybe more than you hear that name. Do you know what I mean? It's entirely possible that people don't know that thing is called Michigan J. Frog, or even a reminder could help or something.
Yeah, just like a picture of Michigan J. Frog and then like an alt-right dude.
We can also get there's this picture of these guys.
Oh yeah. Like their actual names, like that'll help with it.
How does that work?
Photo,
if we pull like Shutterstock or these things that are meant to be, what's the rule on like? You know,
if you look up the photo of this on Google, it says possible related search, gentlemen.
Nice man.
What the fuck?
That's weird.
What did you search? What was your search?
I just searched the image of the alt-right militia.
Oh, and then
this would be like if Google was like, or do you mean to search guys who meant well?
Normal man who didn't do anything wrong and just loves his country.
You're an upstanding citizen. Here's some pictures. Yes, got it.
Steve asked, do you get together for a table read every time you finish an article?
No.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
No, we don't.
No, we're not talking. Like we actually don't talk to each other. Outside of the streams.
So we couldn't find any matches for alt-right militia?
What?
Fucking Shutterstock? Come on, guys. Give me alt-right.
I mean,
it seems political.
Most militias have the look. If we're, you know, not to, you know, like the dumbest thing you could do is publicly speak poorly of all militias, but that's what I'm doing.
They're coming for you, bro.
As long as we don't use like the Black Panthers or something, I think we're okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's see if we can get like a nice photo of Michigan.
Yeah. Look at this. All the people in these photos are racist.
These are great. I'm trying to see. I don't want videos. I want pictures of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
that one second far right on the second row is like the photo they show when he dies. No, the one of him. I think maybe the one after that.
Where is it?
Scroll down. Oh, that was the one to the right of that one. Just of him dancing.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I was trying
good.
to see if I could take this one and Photoshop it so that it looks like he's like handcuffed.
If you,
This is just
yeah.
some guy's drawing of him on DeviantArt, which is kind of
Oh
funny.
wow.
Probably not.
Michigan
super-
J Fox standing straight directly into camera.
You know, let's do this.
Got
Guy. Let's do this
JPEG.
guy. Let's do this guy.
Yeah, he's not doing the one thing he does.
I love to draw fan art of characters just standing like this. He's just T-posing or
Well, it's
whatever.
kind of like the Superman pose, just to put everyone in that is interesting.
Yeah. The J stands for hope on my planet.
I'm trying to find a good picture of a militia, a nice little militia picture. A lot of these are just like foreign.
Oh no, they're no.
It's hard to tell when it's Americans with guns.
I know.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
I know.
For real.
Let's see if we can find the real one. Michigan
Well, they always have the flag.
militia.
Michigan J Militia.
Michigan militia governor. I mean, yeah, these are the guys,
Those are the guys.
right? Like that's literally the guys.
Yeah.
Yes, those are. Yep.
What if we can? This might not be good, but I'm taking them. This is just them. For those listening, this is a picture of the 5 of them.
That's one I've seen though, but that I think is from just like, but it doesn't matter. But it's the 5. It's like they had stormed they when there was like protests at the
Oh
Capitol
yeah,
and-
when they
or,
stood
yeah.
or whatever.
I don't like that then.
that was like March or April or something. You know,
All right, let's
like-
try this one. Let's try this one. I'll show you guys what I'm trying to do.
That one's good.
This is just a picture of a guy with a gun.
Yeah.
Just a
like that.
just a regular old guy with a gun. Okay.
Something you see every day these days.
I mean, hey, Porcupine Racetrack says I like the truck one. They look so casual, and my dirtbag brother. I don't know if that's the one that you landed on with the truck in the background, but yeah. Sorry, you have a dirtbag brother.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Unless it's like cool, like
my
it
God.
might not be an automatic DQ, but it doesn't sound great.
Yeah, sometimes dirtbag's a compliment.
Dirtbag cousin, Cowspoo's got a dirtbag cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Bags of dirt.
Hey, a bag of dirt's a very useful tool on a farm. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, this is good. And then if you get rid of his other hand, it'll look like he's cuffed.
Yeah, but I want to put a cuff on it if I can.
Yeah, it's cuffing season. So
This is Michigan J Frog. He's got a big smile on, and he's got one hand behind his back and one hand not behind his back.
No, there's a
Oh, yeah,
hint
okay.
of there's a hint of mournful, like sort of longing in his eyes. If you
He's a
look at his
little bit-
eyes,
His
a
mouth,
like-
it's not. It's like a smile if it didn't go all the way out and down and around like it does, but it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
it becomes a
and-
little-
yeah,
and the way his eyes are sort of looking down, like he's like his heart's not really in it anymore.
yeah,
Do
he
you
was
think we
like,
can find a cartoon handcuff on Shutterstock? My guess for this is no.
I'm gonna guess no.
I'm gonna guess no, but let's find out, right? I mean, what's the fun of trying if we're not?
What's the? Yeah, you gotta try.
What's the fun of Shutterstock unless you let it disappoint you?
I hate Shutterstock so much. It's a fucking nightmare, man. I need,
Oh,
it needs
that's-
to match up with our friends.
like you need the right angle. and
Yeah.
right
such,
angle, but also
the
just like
right lay.
the right design, really.
Let's get a
he's
look
like
at him
a
again. Okay.
Gray. He doesn't really have like a specific look to him, honestly. He could
Those,
probably-
those blue ones could work. Those look cartoony, the way that he
These?
looks cartoony. Those ones.
Yeah, the blue ones. They're
Yeah,
I wonder
Oh,
if
yeah,
you can just get away with drawing it.
with that
I'm
could
not-
work too.
I'm
I mean,
not
it's just a
great at
ring.
Drawing, right? But like,
It's just a ring and then a bunch of chain links.
yeah. I don't know. That
like-
takes like talent.
I was always like, since again, I've said it, and I can't say it enough that Jeremy does this for every article. That
Yeah,
Mhm.
do whatever's easy, man. By all means, right?
like
Yeah.
if it's just like
Yeah, just like a little like
Just a
rectangle
a
or
simple,
whatever. That
Sure.
works. Yeah.
But yeah. It is a thing about the site. Almost every day, both articles generally Jeremy did the photos.
He's got a whole Photoshop over there where he's working on
Oh
him.
my god!
that's very funny.
Over there, it is
Here, well, I mean, it's normally here in his office here in the hard drive.
Oh right, where Andy
But
is.
we're
Back-
actually the reason I'm here is they need to send it to me so I can upload it to the server and publish it.
Yeah, man, it looks busy
Somebody-
over there.
Somebody had to stay late here in the office where it's still daytime.
Yeah. Is there something crazy going on with the foreign desk? The hard drive east is something going crazy.
This
Everybody
guy-
looks really busy.
This guy right here,
this
Derek,
looks like
fucking-
That's good, dude. That, looks great.
man.
That looks great.
That looks
that's all
really
you need.
good.
That's all you need.
Wow, that's perfect.
Now, what if
Yeah.
I just want to say something real quick.
Yeah.
Bravo. Yeah, man. Solid.
Oh, fuck, did I fuck this up? Yes, I did. I just want to duplicate these two real quick.
Oh yeah.
Throw this behind our friend the frog.
Our friend the frog.
Hello, my baby. Hello.
I don't think that looks any better, but whatever.
Hmm.
Whatever, forever. I think this is basically done. I just wanted to add a little bit more, but
I love it.
So, and this is going on the site tomorrow or like now, or how's that
it's gonna
go?
go on right now, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing it.
All the way. Taking it all the way.
Okay, so this is that. All right, so let me
Damn,
over here,
nailed
so
it.
Save it. Man. And then we'll upload this, and then we'll post it on the World Wide Web.
There you go. That's right, Porcupine
Love it.
Racetrack. You're seeing how the sausage is made.
Love it. We're having a sausage party. Okay, look, I could have said that differently. I immediately heard that, and I hate it.
I've always wanted to do Photoshops live on Twitch just as like for fun while listening to music, but then I realized
It's awesome
it
to watch,
would-
dude.
Oh, thank you. It would would
Yeah.
just reveal all of our articles.
Somebody
But I think it would. Yeah.
somebody also called out about the license plate. I don't know if there's any rules against posting a picture of a license plate. Who cares? What, somebody gonna call? Somebody's gonna file a complaint with the DMV and be like, somebody kidnapped this frog.
Yeah, so what
Oh no, because it's a Montana plate.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He
It's
drove
not-
there,
It's
dude.
not.
Yeah, he drove there. I mean, you don't know his
They
life.
have
Maybe he's
fucking
from
networks.
Montana.
They have
Yeah, that happens
networks
all the
and stuff.
time.
It was like when Timothy McVeigh did the Oklahoma City bombing. He had connections to the Michigan militia, even though that was an Oklahoma
go.
thing. You know what I mean? All right, let's get
I
this
mean,
comedy
and-
thing
and the-
going.
and
I don't
I mean,
have the time to fuck with it right now. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, Upers love Confederate flags, and in no way was the Confederacy in Michigan.
That's absolutely true. Right. They're into being the Southern Peninsula.
Yeah. If anybody complains, a wizard did it, just like the Simpsons used to say.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You gotta put the little SEO guy in there. This is too long, so we just gotta change it to like an alt-right militia attempting to kidnap the Michigan governor. Accidentally kidnapped. Okay, there we go. And then you throw some tags in there. You got like Michigan, alt-right governor, Gretchen Whitmer, so people can find this. Frog, Looney Tunes.
So that it shows up on her Google alert. She's gonna get a Google alert and be like, "What?"
We didn't misspell Looney Tunes, right? I don't
No.
think it's in there. I don't even think it's in there.
I think we said it with Michael Jordan.
I think we,
Did we?
ended up removing it.
Oh,
All right, this is good enough
Never
for
mind.
me. Let's publish this bad boy.
hell yeah!
All right. For those of you who are watching, I'm going to take this is the article. It exists. It's by Twitch Plays Hard Drive. That's you. That's me. That's Mark. That's
all of
Andy, and
us.
that's Kevin. And what I like to do is I like to go to Twitch. I like to go to twitter.com, right? And I like to post it on twitter.com, and I say, what's happening, Twitter? That's what it's saying to me right now. And I,
What's happening?
and I copy and paste the headline and the link, and I'm going to tweet it. And when I tweet it, I want everybody to go to this and say, I wrote this, because you did
Yeah,
write it, right?
Yeah.
We all wrote it together.
You got to take credit for your work.
It's nothing more
Yeah.
important. And I'm going to post it on Facebook and Instagram as well. But first, we're going to post it here. And I want every one of you to post, I wrote this. So I'm going to tweet it right now. Tweet.
And you better do it.
It's live on the web. I'm going to switch to Jeremy Kapkowitz. That's my Twitter because that's who I am. And I'm going to find it. Oh, there it is. Give it a little like. I'm going to write, I wrote this.
I wrote this.
And I did. Now I'm going to go to facebook.com/harddrivemag.
You can put this on your resume.
Yeah,
Whether
throw
you
it on your
should,
resume, baby.
Please do.
is up to you.
wait, hold on.
But you can't. No one can stop you.
Hold on. Gotta make sure that my Facebook chats aren't all open. And I'm gonna post it right here.
Oh no, did
Grab-
GameStop die? GameStop is trending.
Yeah, that's upsetting. I don't know what the deal
Sad.
is.
I think there were some layoffs there.
Oh no.
That might be. I don't know if that's why.
Page
but I
not
saw some
found. What the
people-
fuck is this shit, man?
Did you put it on Coil?
Uh,
Oh, really? Did you?
No, I did not.
Okay.
That would be weird. Oh my god, what's happening?
the link
Oh
works
my
on the tweet.
God. The tweet's fine. It's fucking Facebook's being a little dickhead. Should be fine. There it is.
Bam.
So now you can go to Facebook.
Oh, GameStop partnered with Microsoft. That's right. I did skim that news. Well, I'm glad that, we've lost too many good corporations this year. We can't stand any more
It's funny
loss.
that it looks like the partnership is just that GameStop's going to use Office 365 and Microsoft Teams. I'm not kidding.
That's really funny. It's just like an IT software buy that got put out on like a PR newswire or something. That's
Yeah.
very funny.
I mean, I'm reading it on MarketWatch.
That's that's so funny.
Microsoft's Dynamics 365 portfolio of cloud applications.
Amazing. That's going to accelerate so much how fun the games are that I buy from GameStop.
Like this is the extent that they're willing to partner. The companies are willing to partner with GameStop. Like the same deal that they probably have with like Rite Aid or something. Like
Yeah.
totally. That's great.
I love it.
Great job, everybody. I think we should just call it a podcast at this point,
I
right?
think we call
10
it.
out of 10. My most valuable paisano was Andy Holt for his Foghorn Leghorn voice.
Yeah, that's great.
Bravo, Andy.
Oh, thank you, man.
I very much enjoy seeing all of the comments say I wrote this. If you're listening to the podcast, you should go read the website, article on the website if you want. It has not changed from, the way we said it earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thanks for listening,
part of
everybody.
Cool.
And have a good rest of your night. I mean, does anyone want to
See
say
you
any
soon.
closing words? Anyone want to plug anything?
Nah.
No, man. Check out. Hey, if you liked this, listen to it again when it comes out as
Yeah.
a podcast.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
thanks. If you like
That's
this,
my
listen to it
plug.
again.
Check out this thing you just were part of.
If you're
That's
listening
my
to it as a
plug.
podcast, roll it back.
Yeah.
Start
Play that
from the
again.
top.
Run that back. Go look at it on the internet. The article, it's up there.
Yeah, and thanks, Super
Bye.
Schwa. If you haven't checked it out, please check out Microsoft Game Pass. We get $1 billion every time we say that.
Yeah, all the money goes straight to us. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.